Hello and welcome to this Wednesday evening stream. It's so good to be back and back with layers as well, which is most important thing. The East Coast Main Line now has all its layers, so I'm so excited to jump into this and find out what we get with the layers, what we see at the various stations. So the bit of a plan for this evening is, of course, we have to drive the Class 158, and that is going to be the first run. We then jump into the 700 for a very, very short service. Only it's about 3 minutes long, but nonetheless it's worth doing, which is just from the Peterborough sidings into the station. And then finally we're going to wrap up with the HST. But it's quite a lengthy HST service, so split into two parts. You've got the first part, which is around 55 minutes, and the second part being 45 minutes, which is a run all the way from Doncaster down ultimately to Peterborough. So this is going to be hopefully a really fun evening to do East Coast Main Line with the layers. I can see there's quite a few of you already in the chat, which is so nice to see. So evening Lewis, evening Sophie, evening Will, and evening Kevin. Great to have you. Great to have you in the chat. So. Yeah, let's jump into it with the Class 158. We'll go with a service from Peterborough to Grantham, and I reckon a Norwich to Liverpool service. This time I'm going to keep it in custom, so we don't get any unintended rain. You want to see it in all its beauty. Sophie already starting things off with the royal jokes. I like it. Right, here we are at Peterborough. First things first, let's get our train set up. Safety systems on, of course. And what are we missing? Headlights. We want to switch that to... No, I want day. Thank you very much. Let's open those doors. Turn the GSMR on, of course. And I think we're good. There we go, there's the doors opening. Let's have a... be careful if you do a freight service. Why is that... where's that, Sophie? Oh yeah, I've seen the 2 hour 50 ones. Oh, we've got a... Let's try and catch this 700 departing. Actually, that's at a sensible height. There we go. There's one of the 700s departing from Peterborough. Welcome into the stream, H. Collins. Hope you're doing well. There goes the 700, and then we've got another 158 down here, which is a service to... not in service. Helpful. Let's find an information screen. There's got to be one around here somewhere. Here it is. It's in Thameslink. Interesting. No idea what that service is going to be doing then. But we've got 40 seconds before we can be departing. It's nice to see the 700 here. We've got some 66s stapled over there. Is this service now showing where it's going? Still not in service, so who knows? You've got your doors open, but I have no idea where you're heading. Anyway, we're 15 seconds out from departures. We'll start to lock our doors. And we can go off. I love having the simulated guard operation as well on the 158. Very fun. First things we will do is, I've still got the HUD up. We want to flip that down to minimal. There we go, and we'll rely on my drive-in. There's the buzzer, which we'll acknowledge. Release the brakes, that always helps. And into notch 4, away we go. So if you discovered 1 to Newark, when you get to Newark, you find a red signal with no warnings or instruction. However, press a key and pass. Why are we going backwards? Oh, DRA, that always helps. See, it's a good start, isn't it? Trying to read chat and there we go. That's more like it. However, you press the key, pass the red, cross over during the wrong tracks, and there's no warning instruction given. How bizarre. Okay, so we're going to be 25 across the points here. I always forget about the DRA on this 158. It's always set as default. There we go, so 25 line speed. Actually, it's 20 across the points by the looks of it, actually. There we go. We're not going across these set points, are we? Nope, maybe not. Okay, continue our acceleration then. It's difficult to understand your speed out of Peterborough. And there we go. Look at our beautiful Class 158. Only thing is, it says we're going to Grantham, so the PIS on the train isn't set correctly. This is a service from Norwich to Liverpool Line Street, as you can see. Broken level crossing. You pass over, but the barriers are raised. Oh, that's no good. Okay, we're permitted to get up to 75 line speed, so let's really put the power down in this 158. There's some really strange behaviours with the sound as you go under bridges and such like. It really gets louder, but very peculiar. I don't know if you can hear that as well. Also, interestingly, well, we do have passengers. Well, that's a good start. We've got passengers. I did have a little test of this earlier, and I had a run with no passengers. Don't go over the speed limit, absolutely. It's pretty much going to be in 66's brake supply automatically. There you go. Yeah, I think when it gets to around 76 on the Class 66, the electric motor cuts out anyway. You see the amps drop off. Very strange sounds when you go under bridges. So we're pretty much going to be 75 all the way to Grantham. No, that's fair enough. Fair enough, Sophie. It's nice that Vigilance is now, or the DSD is definitely now working. I'm sure that was not working before, or at least, yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But there we go, pretty much up to 75 now, so we've eased back off the power. It's very cool to have this, have some layers and actually use the 158 on another route. I'm very excited to be able to stretch its legs. James, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Wish we had the 156, Sophie. Yeah, that would be very cool. Would be definitely top. More of the Sprinter family is always welcome. I'm just looking forward to an 801 flying past us when we get to the 4-track section. Glad you're well, James. I'm very well, thank you. Oh, got a bit of... There we go. This AWS I just about heard that. Hi, Zane. Welcome into the stream. That was a nice bit of freight action, actually. Having the 66 hauling some DBS wagons. That's obviously layered in from Great Western Express. It's nice seeing all these different layers. So we had a single yellow back there that I just about heard the AWS for. So we've, I suspect this is for approach control, as we will be going across the points coming up. Very well, thank you. Yourself, James? What have you been doing today? Just work. Nothing too exciting. There's the red, so we'll start to slow a little bit more. It's not turned for us. Ah, there you go. That's approach control definitely working. SLV, yes. Welcome into the stream. How you doing? There we go. So that was approach control slowing us down to 25 as we go across the points up ahead. There we go. Across we go. Beautiful. Put a little bit more power on, keep us up at 25. Once we've cleared it, we'll step up to 80, which we do now. So let's use the power of this 158, throw it into notch 7. And get back up to 75 miles an hour. Right, let's see if we've got... I want to make sure we get a nice Class 801 hopefully fly past us. That would be very cool. How am I finding Train Sim World 4? Do you know what? I'm absolutely loving it. Especially the East Coast Main Line. That's the... I think I was a little bit cautious, or, you know, hesitant about having this portion of the East Coast Main Line, but now I've got it in my hands. Obviously got the layers as well. I think it's an absolutely fantastic route. The other routes are nice, don't get me wrong. They are definitely nice. But my preference is always UK stuff. Married Train Sim World 4. Yeah, no, I'll give that a miss. Hi Carl, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Got the UK route, nothing else. That's fair enough. Absolutely, it's definitely my favourite by a long way. The other two routes do look absolutely stunning. The scenery is a big step up to what's been seen in the past. So from that perspective, really nice. But yeah, UK route is definitely the best. Carl, you're okay? I'm very well, thank you for asking. go. Almost up to 75. That said, we can get up to 80 actually, so we continue accelerating. The 158 is rated to 90 miles an hour, so we can get up to 90, no problem. You say it's your favourite. Let's see when the pacer arrives. Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited for that route to come, but we still don't know when it'll be here, unfortunately. So hopefully that gets announced in October's roadmap next week, I believe it is. SLV, yes. Does anyone know which month the autumn sales take place in? I don't actually. We can't be far away, so perhaps something. Probably towards the end of October, November time, perhaps. You don't like the TSW4 is the signal thing on the top right on the screen? I don't mind it actually. I think I like the minimal HUD. It makes you very much focus on the dials in the train rather than the what we used to have in the bottom right corner. Yep, track monitor. Reggie, can you see the train? Absolutely. There you go. Welcome into the stream, by the way. No worries, Zane. Thanks for dropping into the stream. It is a cool train. Absolutely, Reggie. Hi, Northern. Welcome into the stream. How you doing? Crazy. Welcome into the stream. How you doing? Reggie, what's your favourite train? I think it now has to be the 801 in Train Sim World. No worries, Crazy. Thanks for dropping in. James, 37 Beast. Yeah, 37 Thrash is awesome. It took you four and a half hours to down 120 gigs of content. Yeah, I started downloading it and then it got to about 100 gigs and said you don't have enough space. Didn't really think about that, so had to re-download it again. Really frustrating. Has anyone come across the 700? Yes, we saw it at Peterborough, and then we're going to do a one of the short runs with it after the 158. So yeah, we'll be looking at the 700, that's for sure. But yeah, we watched the 700 depart from Peterborough at the start of the stream. Yeah, it's definitely not often you see the 700 at Peterborough. thought there's one every 30 minutes. Yeah. I've also spawned in at Doncaster, and you can see the Northern 3T3 in one of the platforms there, which is pretty cool. Horsham and Brighton services with the 700. Yeah, that sounds right. There goes another 801. We haven't seen one come thundering past yet, which is a bit of a shame. Is there one on the way? I don't see one. That would be disappointing. New York Trenton timetable is so good. And now they have AI yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to jumping on New York Trenton. The only thing is, I don't have the Long Island Railroad DLC to add in as AI, so yeah. These 158s could be on any number of services. Yeah, you see them at a number of places. There's just 158 AIs at, like, I think is it Newark? I want to say Newark. That then go off across the flat crossing. There's a couple of other services, I think, at Peterborough, while not playable, are AI only. Crazy you don't have the Long Island Railroad DLC either at the moment, because Steam says, oh, how strange. I know there's an issue with DLC at the moment. You get NJT services towards Trenton, maybe 10-20 minutes. Wow, that probably does really increase the feel of that route, because it should be absolutely packed. At least it's only one for you, Crazy, and it's not more. Issue with subscription thing as well. Ah, that's annoying. Might be 2 or 3 that are missing. They're aware of it and are working on it, I believe, so hopefully that gets fixed fairly quickly. It's been a pretty easy run so far. Yeah, for sure. Fingers crossed. They, I guess, they're in the hands of Steam to fix it. Sophie, tell them how it is. You got to. We're going to be down at 75 anyway for the upcoming speed change, so I think we're going to be just ease off the throttle slightly here. There we go, there's 75. And then we jump back up to 80. Right, we can get back up to 80, just put power on. Lewis drove the Flying Scotsman earlier all the way to Doncaster. What a journey, that was 79 miles. Yellows all the way, wish there were stops along the way instead of going all the way. Yeah, that would be nice to have some. It's a shame that I guess it's just between Peterborough and Doncaster. There should be some stops between, like, you should be able to stop at Grantham and Newark perhaps. You wanted a reskin for the 801, went to subscribe and it said you don't own East Coast Main Line. Wow, how strange. Stops with the Flying Scotsman, Lewis. I'm not sure. Stopping, yeah. You can certainly do it in the 801, but not sure with the Flying Scotsman. I haven't really tested the Scotsman out too much yet at the moment. SLV, yes. Train came onto your track and you got a red light. You were only a metre away from the signal. Oh, that's not going to go well. Stopping it near to Newark. That's an obviously yes. I have a habit of. Apparently I have a unconscious hatred towards Newark. Apparently, I just don't want to stop there. There we go. We go under 75 now. We do drop down further to 70, so dab of brakes at 70. Great minds. There we go. We merge from a four tracks into 2, and then we can put the power back on. We're permitted to run. I think the line speed here is 125, but because we're only rated to 90. That's as fast as we're going to get. Oh, what night am I streaming challenge? Well, it could be a good excuse to perhaps do tomorrow night, because we can have a look at the updated Southeastern high speed. There we go, back out of that horrible sign there. Yeah, I want to have a look at Southeastern high speed and see the 700 stop car markers and some of the other updates they've done. I think that'll be fun. And then we can get a little bit silly with free roam. We can't be far away from Grantham now. Oh, we are slightly speeding here. Take power off, put a bit of brake on. You can see on our track monitor that we're going to be got upcoming yellow, so I reckon that's probably approach control. What are you doing? What are you doing? Challenge in the Scotsman or the... I thought it was either the Scotsman or the Vectron. Now, I thought those were the possible choices. If so, I'll take the Vectron. There's the double yellow. Start to brake. See what we can, what speed the Vectron will max out as. There we go. We're going to get single yellow next. Which we'll acknowledge AWS for. Or just bring it down to notch 1. Remember to set the pantograph to German 25 kV. There's no UK option. Yeah, of course. There we go. We'll cruise along at around 35, I reckon. Up to the signal ahead. Can we see it in the distance yet? No, but I think we can just about make out the station. A little bit late into Grantham, but never mind. Can't assume the next signal is going to be... Please turn, please turn, please turn. No, you're not turning. Oh, that's a spad. Oh my god. Why didn't that turn? Okay, well, there you go. We've run from Peterborough to just outside Grantham. I can't believe that. That should have been an approach signal. Anyway, onto the 700. Wouldn't be one of my streams if something didn't go wrong. Right, we're in the sidings here at Peterborough with the 700. And we're going to be taking it into Peterborough Station. So let's get ourselves set up. And we've got to wait for a moment, which is fine. Let's acknowledge AWS.
TPWS and AWS operational.
We've got headlights. Nope, let's just turn those on. And can we see our signal? No. Well, we're all ignoring the spad. We'll do tea and biscuits later. TPWS Mark 4, yeah, absolutely. There we go, and away we go. As we start to roll into to Peterborough. See an ETO 1 over there. There you go. We can see the shunt signal over there, showing that we're permitted. Crashed 2 Vectrons into an F125 at Newark Flat Crossing yesterday, while they were all on the move, flying. Couldn't get a photo because DGG didn't let you. I can imagine that was good fun, crazy. No worries. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good rest of your evening. And over we go. That was the AWS. Absolutely, Paul. We are driving the 700 at the moment, and we've just driven the 158. Welcome into the stream, by the way, Paul. There we go, heading into Peterborough Station. Nice to got a 801 here. Looks like there's another 700 at the station. Yeah, absolutely is. Sophie said 158 Peterborough to Grantham. There are other AI services, and then the 700 from the sidings into to Peterborough Station. So this is going to be a very short service, but nonetheless, it's nice to actually do it. I do like the big windscreen on this this 700. You can just take in all of the scenery. So nice. You might want to get out of the way. Yeah, there you go, thankfully. There's the RLU stop marker, which we'll come to stop at. And that will be our service from the sidings to Peterborough Station. There's the 700. So short but sweet service. And we didn't spad this time. There we go, platinum for it as well. Right, that is the 700 service. Next up is the HST. So I'm really looking forward to this one. You get to use the VP185 HST. It is a two-part one, so we start off at Doncaster, go to Claypole, up Passenger Loop, and then the second part is from Claypole Passenger Loop to Peterborough. It's a relief service. Let's put this into light clouds. And we'll have a look around here at Doncaster, because we should be able to see some more AI, more layers. There we go. Right, let's get our train set up to start with. Put us into forwards. Safety systems on. Headlights always helps. There we go. And we'll unlock those doors. Bring the brakes down into notch 2. That'll be fine. Yeah, absolutely safely. Right, let's have a look round here at to Doncaster. Obviously, we've got 66 over here. We've got some freight containers. We've got some East Midlands coaches, and it's going to get a lot more over here. Look at this, beautiful. Nice to see so much rolling stock here. This is Doncaster Works, isn't it? So, there we go. Ooh. Built in 1956. Doncaster Works, there you go. And then over here, we've got the Northern 323. So, that's where the Glossop line layers in. You get this 323 service. I believe it goes to, yeah, outward. What have they done? They've screwed up the HST. How do you mean, Sophie? And there we go. And we've got an 801 here just pulling into the station as well. So, yeah, Doncaster looking so much more busier with the layers. I'm loving it. There's the Azuma. Right, let's head back to our service. Let's jump back in the cab. So our timetable is Ranskill Passenger Loop, Colton Passenger Loop, and then Claypole Passenger Loop. So we're going to be pulled out of the way quite a few times, I think. Oh, I'd lock those doors. Just make sure they're shut again. There we go. It's the outside of the EMT one, but the cab interior from the crappy GWR one. Oh. Is it? I'm trying to work out if it is. There goes a 66. Let's put the... no. No, I want that one, thank you. Gauge is on. I hadn't noticed. And there goes an 801, which is going to be a non-stop in service. I want to say this is the GWR one. I want to say the actual train is a GWR with a EMT livery on the top of it. I want to say this is the MTU sounds as well. It's not that I don't... I might be wrong. On the move. Welcome into stream. Right, we can put the throttle down. Well, thrash this HST. That is the MT for HST. Okay. Got some so this is the additional freight that comes in from Great Western Express. You can see some wagons. You've got the Southeastern High Speed 66 and its clean livery. Nice. More 66s over there and some more wagons. I like the static stock. Right, we're up to 70. We can get up to the magic 125. I isolate. Let's turn it to normal. I think I may have accidentally isolated it. Let's see if that works. Listen out for the DSD if it's going to work or not. I'm not hearing it. Oh no, there you go. It is working. It's good. Up to 100 now. The acceleration at the top end really is not its best. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. And there goes an 801. It's nice to actually have a HST on this route. It gets to really stretch its legs. Although, how far is Ranskill up passenger loop? Okay, not too far. At least we have a nice little run with the HST. Just saw the warning for 110 there. Sophie, you've had a brilliant idea. What's that? Flying round we are, 110. I want to get this up to 125. Come on. Launch a queue and take over dovetail games and we get perfect concept. Well, you never know. There we go, there's a 125 board. Once we've cleared that, but I think we're going to be hitting a yellow coming up based on the track monitor. Start applying the brakes. We'll acknowledge DSD there, AWS should I say, and we'll start braking. Harry Easton, welcome into the stream. How you doing? On the move, at least we have the HST on some services on the East Coast Main Line. More fun than IET. Yeah, it's nice to have the HST. I was worried that we wouldn't get that at all. So yeah, definite plus from my perspective. Omar, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Jay, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Harry, welcome in. How you doing? Lots of new faces. It's lovely to see. You're okay? That's good. Good to hear. This is Train Sim World 4J, yep. Can see the red ahead there. Let us just cruise up to it. We're not going to make the mistake we did with the 158 and Spad. What are you playing? Oh, we're on the East Coast Main Line and I'm running it on PC. I think we're coming up to the passenger loop that we will need to pull into. So Ranskill up passenger loop. A little bit of power here just to, there we go, there's approach control. Well acknowledged AWS as we head into the passenger loop here. Should get there any second. MI PS4 player sprays the 158 layer. Selects the service and operates the train as I hit full power. The train reverse rather than move forward. Oh, yeah, quite possibly. I know they were experiencing some issues. There we go, into the passenger loop we come. Wonder how long they're going to hold us here in the passenger loop before we can get going again. Okay, we're fully in the passenger loop now, so we're all good. Oh, of course, here comes the rain. Wipers on, and then where's the little... Yeah, 50% will be fine. You can have a fag break. Yeah, absolutely, Sophie. Okay, we'll roll up to our stop point here. A little bit further. Pretty much bang on time, which I'm quite happy about. Not happy about this this weather though. Alright, a little bit short, but it's okay. Now we've got to wait a minute. That means I reckon we've probably got something that's going to pass us. So if we pop ourselves... Not really stopped in a good position here with the pole in the way. Can we see it on the map what we've got coming perhaps? Anything maybe? No. Okay, wonderful. So they just pulled us in for no reason. Well, that was a pointless pull us into the loop there. They could have at least had an 800 fly past. That was a disappointment. There we go, and away we go. And off we go to Colton Up passenger loop. Sophie with the jokes. Transport Legend, welcome into the stream. No worries at all. Yep, storm is definitely on its way, that's for sure. The winds are picking up. On the move, I think that stop in the loop was a service that would pass but wasn't included in the game as no 800s, just 801s, no Grand Central and Holes train due to no Kring Cross. I'm sure they have included the Hull trains services but are just operated using the 801, because if you look at the PIS you will see Hull trains come up, but they're LNER 801s. Not sure on the Grand Central ones though. Omar, am I going to stream the updated timetable? Yes, I will do. I definitely want to do a stream or a video. It might be a video. I haven't made my mind up yet, but it'll be one of them. Transport Legend, just at your house, 2 miles out of Glasgow. The rain is battering off the windows. Oh wow, really sounds like that. Storm is coming in. You can really tell the difference with the rain effects on the windows. The improved rain effects are so much better. So where is Colton Pass? Oh, okay, we've got a fair old run now. We'll go past Retford and is it just? It's just north of Newark. Okay, good to know. Might just turn the wipers up a touch. 120, that's fine. We're only doing not even 100. New York Texas Railroad, welcome into the stream. How you doing? There's Retford that we've just run through. Picking up the speed now. There's 105. Come on. Let's keep building that speed. Blimey, sounds eventful, Transport Legend up in Glasgow. Dominic, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Pep, welcome into the stream as well. Come on, nearly up to 110 now. Pep, you'll be buying Train Sim Mode for tomorrow morning. Very nice. It'll be good. You'll enjoy it. Omar, you experienced problems operating the New York Trenton updated timetable. Gonna have to run the reduced one. Fair enough. Dominic, do I know that Hot Wheels got the Jaws license? No, I didn't, but I do know. Do know. Thank you. There's 110 finally. We're really not getting up to the picking up speed very quickly here. Come on, HST. There we go. There's almost 115. Just ease back on the power. There's 125. Why is it so expensive? Nearly £100. Which is that? The special edition, Pep? Yeah, agreed. Transport Legend, it really does struggle after 95. Boom, can you make you a moderator? Afraid not. I'm the only one who will do moderation around here. Pep, nice. Do you already have Train Sim World 3 or anything? Because the special edition has those four extra routes. So Southeastern High Speed, LGV, Boston Sprinter, and I can't remember the fourth one. Eludes me. That's just cleared, so that's fine. Let's just ease back. Do you need the special edition if you've already got some of those routes? You might benefit from the deluxe. Worth having a look between what you've already got and the differences. You might not have to spend nearly £100 in that case. Dominic, excited when they announced the Chevy Blazer from Jaws movie and the only new license they've got, and did the Lincoln's from H. It's very nice. Worth having a look, Pep. Make sure you don't overspend. Lewis, you spent £70 on the deluxe and standard, both worth some money. Actually enjoying Train Sim World 4 better than Train Sim World 3. Yep, definitely. I think the routes in Train Sim World 4, like the 3 core routes, are much better than TSW3. Omar, I think the new services... It's just... I think new services on the timetable are only drivable between Penn, New York Airport, Securus Junction, creating so much more density. Yeah, I'm really excited to see the full timetable. It's getting to a point where TSW 4 is just an upgraded version of 3. Yep, 100%. I think that's, I guess, a lot of the feedback from the community is that it is just an upgrade to 3. They're not game changers, they're just improvements. Pep, you don't mind? Fair enough. Redhead, I'm actually stopping for this one, Lewis, thankfully. I'm not making a mistake as I did with the 158. I suspect we've got Colton passenger loop coming up. Pep, if you could subscribe, you must be subscribed if you're you're in the chat. So thank you for subscribing. Transport Legend, Pepsi tastes nicer in your opinion. Fair enough. New York's Texas Railroad, the frame rate takes a little hit at Sunnyside Yard on New York Trenton. As long as it's still smooth, that's the main thing, rather than being sort of clunky. Okay, there we go. There's the approach control working. We can run into the passenger loop now. Iron Brew, now you're talking. There we go, about to take the set points here. There goes an 801, very nice, very nice. Come off the power here as we roll up to the red light and our stopping point. 9-car version, absolutely. Nine-car Iron Brew. Who's making an Iron Brew livery then for the 801? There we go, got to wait to 3:56. Again, we'll pop ourselves in the off chance that something does go past us. Iron Brew livery, but like, yeah, it definitely would. Yeah, livery editor. I appreciate time and effort people put into the livery editor, but it's not something I can master. We got the signal? No, we don't have the signal. Does that mean we've actually got something coming this time? I don't see anything. Oh no, we've got to wait now another 9 minutes. Okay, so chatting, it's just moved. I'm afraid I'm going to have to try and entertain you for a little bit. Let's actually jump out, because that might mean we do have something that will come past. Absolutely. Ironbury train? Yeah. It's got to be done. What are we thinking of the layers so far on East Coast Main Line? I'm personally loving them. Someone makes it, yeah, 100%. If someone will make it, I will absolutely drive it. It would be cool if something actually does come past. I don't see anything in the distance. Transport Legends, you gotta go, be right back, no worries. Pep, no, I don't have Discord, I'm afraid. There goes the 801, little 5-car unit. Nice to see. Best way, social media causes all of the rows. Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be a positive place. Transport Legends, you're back. That was quick. Pep, you sent me £5, but you don't know if it works. I'm not too sure, but thank you anyway, if you have. Are we going to see anything else fly past? I don't think so. Omar, do you reckon this time next year you'll be a Dovetail ambassador? No idea, if I'm honest. Yeah, genuinely no idea. They actually dropped into the stream on early access day, so it was very cool to see. Just had to deal with your 20 notifications of uploads and comments. Yeah, good old YouTube notifications. I feel like it's getting darker. The clouds are definitely getting thicker. Graphics is very difficult. I'm with you on that. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot darker now. You've got another 3 minutes to kill before we can be off. And our final stop will be Claypole up passenger loop, and then we'll jump into the part 2 of this service. It's a proper British day, absolutely, Pep. Yep. Come on, we've only got a couple minutes. Can you please turn? Nope. The new lighting is amazing. Yeah, it's very nice. Definitely get the sense of dark and gloomy day, that's for sure. Try contacting the signal. We'd give that a go. Why not? Denied. No route available. Ooh. Transport Legends, Rapid Transit, or Midland Mainline. I reckon Midland Mainline. It is. It's a definite favourite of mine. Ewan, welcome into the stream. First time here. Nice. Thanks for dropping in, and hope you're doing well. Aggressful, why does online sharing hub say preview? I believe there is there's some issues with Creators Club at the moment where it's not working. There finally goes an 801. That's what we were waiting for. That means in a moment we will get the path and making our way to Claypole, our passenger. Tristan, welcome in to the stream. How you doing? Aggressive, how's the HST on East Coast Main Line? It's one of the layers from the Midland Main Line. Yeah, you get 3 services with the HST if you've got Midland Main Line. I believe this is only for I believe the HST is only on the Gen 9 consoles and PC. No, Aggressive, this is its own service in the timetable. thought we were waiting for Christmas. Yeah, well, it certainly felt like it. "89 days. Oh wow, that's going to come around very quickly. 25 across the points here. "88 days according to Siri." It's the battle between Siri and Alexa. Right, we can get up to 125, so let's put that power on. Omar, thinking about getting a PS5 soon, just to avoid disappointment with PS4 having reduced layers on future routes. Yeah, that's fair enough. I guess as these routes become more and more complex, they're gonna, I guess, become more and more demanding on the PS4. Tristan, what price is the game? There are multiple editions available. I can probably find you a link to the prices if you're after that. Nice turbo. What was the thing that sparked you to play Train Sim? I remember playing the original Microsoft Train Simulator back in the day as a child, and absolutely loved it. So kind of when I got a PC that was decent enough, yeah, I thought, why not jump back into it? Tristan, I've just popped a link into the chat for how much it costs. This rain, I think we're going to have to go full speed at this point. Oh no, not min, wrong way, max. Transport Legend, next PS console I get is when the PS4 runs out of commission. Fair enough. Sophie, your first one was Train Sim World. Nice. At least $350 for a PS5, hopefully on Christmas or sometime next when it's reduced. Yeah, absolutely. Digital version. Apps. Yeah, everything's moving to digital now, isn't it? So it kind of makes sense. Got double yellow coming up here, so off the power. We are coming up to Newark. And it clears, so take the whoops. There was the flat crossing. Alfie, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Maxi, welcome into the stream as well. You still have 2 years to break it. Nice. Yep, the 801 definitely does need to have those doors shut to be moving. Alfie, it's the HST on East Coast Main Line. This is Newark we're running through. Just to prove it, I'm going to try and find... What does it say? Well, where's the Newark sign? There it is. Newark Northgate. Donkey, welcome into the stream and thank you for subscribing. I'm hoping you're well. It is Alfie, yeah. This is the layer from Midland Main Line that gives you the 158 and the HST services. Transport Legends, you've done 129 miles on Midland Main Line, 14 out of the 100 services. Very nice. That's a good effort. How's the Dunkin' Donut, Sophie? Loving it. Ewan, wish your computer was good enough to run TSW. Really runs well. That's a shame. The railway guide, no, this is not off the rails. This is one of the HST services in the timetable. Saw that one coming. Oh, that's yellow. We need to be braking. Maxi, what's TSW4 like? Can't get it on PlayStation because Sony got hacked. Oh wow, that's not good. Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm thoroughly enjoying TSW4 at the moment. What future routes do you hope to see on TSW4? Oh, good question. I would like to see probably perhaps the West Coast Main Line. That would be cool. Oh, we need to keep the brake in on this one. Yeah, West Coast Main Line would be very cool to have in TSW. Maybe one day. We know Blackpool, Preston, Ormskirk is coming exactly with the pacer, the bouncing, the very bouncy pacer. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing some more Scottish routes. Maybe one of the Welsh routes as well. Some little bit of variety. Railway guy, you hate the pacer? The bouncy bus? Yeah, absolutely. What would chat like to see as a new route? Hopefully it's fine soon. Yeah, absolutely. Fingers crossed, Maxi. There we go. Rolling up to this. And of course it's changed. That's approach control working at its finest. Extended JW. Yeah. On the move, that would be cool, especially with an 800 or an 802. Liverpool to Crewe, Wrexham. Yeah, 196, 197. That's pretty cool. West Coast with the Avanti. Manchester Piccadilly to Euston. That's one hell of a long way, but yeah, it would be cool to see Manchester Piccadilly filled out. RETB all the way, Sophie. Nice, nice. Railway guy, you're modelling a Eurostar E300 on Blender, which is formerly the Class 373. Very nice. Portsmouth Main Line, yeah. That was a very popular route in Train Simulator Classic. West Highland line would be amazing, yeah. Some great suggestions here. There we go, we're pulling into our final passenger loop. Maxi, what's my favourite train? Do you know what? At the moment, I'm really enjoying the Class 801 in Train Sim World. I do really like the 800 family. Sophie, your favourite train definitely is the Pacer. Yeah, it definitely is. It's going to make us wait for a minute and a half. Wonderful. Oh, look, you can see the fog at work there. That's pretty cool. I love that. Pep, if you buy... if you own routes already in Train Sim World 3, they will transfer across into Train Sim World 4. It does look realistic, Maxi. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm smoking full 6. Well, I'm having another break, Sophie. Come on, 19 minutes past. We're then going to jump into part 2 of this service, which we're not going to stay in the cab because I think there's about a 20-minute wait before it gets going again. So 20-25 minutes, I think. So and it will miraculously get clear again. Enough of this rain. Donkey, you bought the deluxe but didn't realise it was early access. Oh, yeah, you could have got your 5 days early access from the 21st. There's the platinum. Lovely stuff. Right, let's jump back to our timetable. Transport Legend, you've got to go now. Thanks for dropping into the stream. Have a good rest of your evening. There you go. So we picked this service back up at 1642. Where we will then take it from Claypole Passenger Loop, where we just left it, all the way to Peterborough. Right, here we are back in the HST. Let's get ourselves set up again. This time it's going to stay clear. That rain suddenly went away. Wonder how that happened. Alright, gauge dimmer on. Release those brakes down into initial. I think we... Oh, headlights. That's the only other thing. Let's pop those on. And here we are, back with the HST again. Let's have a look at our stop. So, Stop at as indicated. Oh, I wonder where we're going to stop, and then into Peterborough at platform 2. Right, I think we're ready to go. We've got the signal. Bit of power on. Maxi, you set up a Class 390 on Saturday, start to finish. Very nice. On the move, East Coast Main Line North from anywhere from York to Newcastle, Edinburgh, but a classic version when the Intercity 225s were introduced. That would be very cool. Yeah, how's the 390 not in train symbol 4? Yeah, absolutely. Let's put a bit more power on. Pep, do you need a dovetail live sign in? If you want to transfer your progress from train symbol 3 to train symbol 4. I think the next obvious addition for this route has to be the 91. Has to come to this route. It's like we're still waiting for the treble 2 on Midland Main Line. The 81 says TPWS AWS operational. Yeah, that's very cool when it does that. Dovetail Live might be down then, Pep. I know they were having some issues. Yeah, agreed, Ewan. No worries, Maxi. Thanks for dropping into the stream. Have a good rest of your evening. We're at 1259, so let's put the power on. Yeah, TPWS Mark IV, as Sophie says. Or when it says, when you reset the DRA, please check the signal. Missing the 91s up in Edinburgh, yeah. I still would like to see the Class 801s on the Edinburgh to Glasgow route at Edinburgh, even as AI only, just to fill out the station. That would be so cool. On the move, HSTs as well, and the 225s added into the game, adds 380s. Oh, that sounds like a nice mix. What's the fastest train in train sim? Has to be the TGV, I think. Yeah, surely got to be the TGV. Okay, there's 85. We're still climbing. I think on the move, I'd agree. It definitely would benefit from going to York. That would be very nice. Ambitious to Newcastle, yeah. Sadly, I don't think we'll ever see cross country in the game because I don't think they can get the license for cross country, which is a shame. Lumo would be cool as well, but yeah, Lumo's Newcastle. Sophie says all the way to Scotland. I think everyone would love that. York to Scotland would be epic, yeah, agreed. I think that's the most scenic part of the route. Cross country is licensed, as it has restrictions. You can't do private charters with them, for example. Yeah, that's fair enough. It would be so cool to have the cross country in the game, though. Okay, we can't be far from Grantham, no. We've got Grantham there, and then we're going to be brought to another stop in Parson's Loop, I'd imagine. Huge LNER network DLC for the rest of the year. That would be so cool. Maybe one day. Now there are more third parties involved. It's just fingers crossed we keep getting more routes. I'm still curious as to what Skyhook are going to do with the Midland Main Line, because they haven't announced. I think they need to fix it first, of course, but there's so much scope for future with that route. I think another idea for Southern areas, Southwestern Main Line, that's highly requested, so is Portsmouth Direct. Yep, they did do it well in TS Classic. Oh, 158, nice. There you go, off it goes to the left. Because that's just teasing us that the map will allow all of those routes in it, yeah. Maybe one day. Oh, and an 801 as well. This route feels definitely even more alive now that we've got all of these layers. I'm loving this. So here we are coming into Grantham. let's pop ourselves at the end here. Watch the HST gently roll through. Yeah, absolutely. The 800 would be very nice to have in game, because it would also allow for possible GWR routes. Oh, it's gone green. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll watch us go to notch 2. We'll watch us roll through. I still think it's yeah, a bit of a coincidence we keep seeing Swindon and Paddington on the 801 TMS screen as well. So 25 across the points. What of these Pep? That's my favourite. Had to use one of the new emotes. Got to show it off. It's the 801, the Azuma. We should be able to roll up to... Okay, we've got a little way to run to where we need to stop. Okay, we get to 40. Let's put the power on. Nice 399 in the game. Yeah, that would be nice. It's definitely not the same rolling at 40 miles an hour, is it? It's a much slower pace of life. Used to this high speed running. Is another idea. Yep. Express extension. Yeah, absolutely. Bristol to Plymouth, that would be cool. and especially with GWR, we've got a lot of the rolling stock for GWR. We've got the 158, the 166, the HSTs if you want to put castle sets, and if we've got the 800, nearest, and the 387 as well, Neradam completes their whole rolling stock. That would be pretty cool, Sophie. Tram train in a little bit like speed in here, a little bit like a Rosalini where you've got the street running. Pep, thank you very much for your kind words. Oh wow, yeah, some big differences then, I guess, for the road and rail running. Yeah, it makes sense. Here we go. They're going to bring us to another stop again. Steam routes for the GWR. Yeah, that would be cool as well. So let's roll up to our stop location. Hopefully we haven't got to wait here too long. Oh yeah, of course it'll have GSMR, AWS, TPWS. Sounds really interesting, Sophie, that 399. Oh, switching between the different... Oh, wow, that sounds like an engineering marvel to deal with all of those sort of different systems. There goes it. That's probably what we're waiting for. That 801 to pass. Do the intercity era for Plymouth Penzance would be an extension to the current Rivet route. Yes, the 150 is interesting with the sounds, at least, to say the least. Joint working between Siemens and Velosa. Vessler, probably Vessler. Yeah, amazing. We wait while that 801 clears off, and we will end up following it. Unless we're going to be waiting for something else to pass. I don't think so. There's another 158. Oh, it could be that 158. It has... No, it doesn't have a path. Gonna make us wait a little while again, aren't they? For East Coast Main, I think we should have a Unimog, Sophie says. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I like that idea. Still waiting. Wonder what we're waiting for. Is it that 158? No, I think that's going to come to a stop. No, maybe not. Pep, you're back. Welcome back. Oh, now we have the path. There we go. Off we go again. Brakes are releasing. We should start to see a little bit of movement into notch 4. There we go. Off we go. So our next stop will be Peterborough. Into notch 5 we go. Let's get that acceleration going. Delhi, welcome into the stream. Thanks for your kind words. And yeah, agreed. Loved the 43 as well. It's a fantastic beast. Sophie, German-designed road rail maintenance vehicle with the the metal wheels that drop onto the rails and raise it up. That's amazing. With deployable wheels deployable in tracks. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, we can get 115. Let's go. Pick that speed back up. We're back to going to a 125 line speed, so I don't think we've actually managed to get up to 125 yet with this service. Sophie, mainly used for repair works, but can also haul broken down trams trains. Yes, that's very cool. Deddy, yes, absolutely. It's part. It's called Photo Mode. It's a brand new feature with Train Sim World 4. You just hit the escape or go to the menu. You hit into Photo Mode, and you can then just pause it and take that perfect shot. We're back on the 4-track section now. Got the flashing greens, so if they actually went ahead with the test, you could be running up to 140 miles an hour. Almost at the magic 100. There's 100 and still rising. Nice. 126 miles an hour, please. Let's see if we can get there. There's 110. Hopefully we've got a nice clear run into Peterborough. Almost mile speed, yeah, absolutely. There's 120. And there's another 801. Oh. We're creeping up to 125. We're almost there. That's 126. So he's back off the throttle. .200 miles an hour. If only, Sophie, if only. That would be epic, yeah, agreed. We are absolutely flying. Can't be far now. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think we're far from Peterborough at all. So we're going to get double yellow ahead. It's just changed. Nice. Not sat on strike again. Yeah. New York, Texas Railroad. Are you an achievement hunter? No, I'm afraid I'm not. It's always nice to get a platinum or a gold medal just to know you've driven well, but I think the scoring system's a bit broken at the moment. It's far too easy to get platinums. I can miss stations and still get platinum somehow. Will we swap trains? No, this will probably be the end of... once we get to Peterborough, this will be the end of the stream, I'm afraid. It is broken. You don't get points for use in safety systems either. Always shows NA. Yeah, that's true. It's a little disappointing that is as a sort of key new feature that it's broken. But tomorrow is challenge day. Yes. Oh, that was teasing me there. It was double yellow, just turned green as I went over the AWS magnet. Kieran, welcome into the stream. Yes, it is good. I'm really enjoying this. I'm sure we'll be slowed for our approach into Peterborough shortly. You're playing Train Sim World 3, nice. Dreams of Azumas every night, yeah. There we go, just to prove it as well. There went a 158, and we need to be slowing. Where's your resume? You should be able to use it, Sophie. It's should be available. If not, the well, when I use it, or well, I'm using it on PC at the moment, but you've got the little keyboard. I don't know whether it's the same how you're watching, but I've got the little keyboard that shows all the emojis, and it has, you can see the custom one at the moment below. If you hit that little keyboard. If not, the shortcuts, or if you type it out, it's :_Azuma:. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. TPWS has just tricked me there to protect me. Because I was approaching far too fast. There you go, Sophie, there it is. We'll wait for the brakes to come back to us now. Kieran, you want to buy it? But you don't want a slide festival? Yeah, absolutely. You got to do your. You got to do your research. Make sure you oh, where's release? I've got to wait for the brake pressure to come back. Oh, now it changes to a flashing double yellow, of course. Let's keep it in full service and just try and clear this TPWS. It's added it to your keyboard. Sophie, there are definitely more on the way, don't you worry. There's tea and biscuits. That's definitely on the way. There you go. Brake pressure's building back up now. What do the flashing signals signify? You're coming up to... you'll be taking a set of points. Oh, yeah, that was the words I was looking for. Diverging junctions. What happened there was I came up to that red and approach lock and release. Yeah, I came up to the approach lock a little too fast. I was too busy messing around with chat. So it dumped the emergency brakes and stopped me from flying past the red. So the next signal after this, you'll see a single flash in yellow. Sure, keep it accelerating. Ooh. There you go. So now you've got single flashing yellow, and we need to slow for 30 to go across the junction. That was the first AWS warning that we got before that signal there. Grim Reaper, welcome into the stream. I'm doing very well, thank you. Yourself? Yeah, as Sophie says, you'll see. You can see the feather indicated above the signal there is illuminated, indicating that we'll be diverging off to the left. I've been streaming for a little while. Yeah, this will be the last run, Reggie. Grim Reaper on the East Coast Main Line in the Class 43, the HST, East Midlands. There we go, which we'll acknowledge. Oliver, welcome into the stream. Southeastern High Speed isn't working on Xbox, is it? Is it released yet? It should be. Have you been able to download it? Because I know there are some issues with people being able to download content they already own. Lewis, you've been able to download it? Oh, okay. No, you haven't. However, it's the pre-release. Oliver, it should be fully available now. Everything should be released. It sounds like Lewis has been able to download everything on Xbox. So I think Sophie is also on Xbox, and I don't think she's had any issues either. Goes a service through Peterborough, express service, not stopping. We'll roll up to the end of the platform here where our stop marker is. Let it run a little bit further. That's it, perfect stuff. And it'll probably want us to unlock those doors, yeah. So here we are at Peterborough to finish the end of that two-part run with the HST. It doesn't look like there's anything else in the station at this time, which is quite surprising at 5:30. You thought this would be a busy period. Kenny, good evening. Welcome into stream. Nightmare Gaming, welcome into stream as well. I'm afraid both of you, we're just about to wrap the stream up, so yeah, sorry about that. There we go, and of course we got a platinum medal to go with it. Nice stuff, still easy to get. So I think this is going to nicely bring this stream to an end. It's been really, really fun. Thank you everyone for jumping into the stream. It's been nice to have so many of you and really interactive. And I will be streaming tomorrow evening as well, so hopefully I will see you then as well. And have a good rest of the evening. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. It really, really does make a big difference. Thank you so much, and bye-bye for now.